Is that you? Bet. What makes you think that? I really don't know if it is, especially after all the stuff I said. And the fact that he's supposed to be I think he's driving home. So there's no way he'd be watching and driving. I don't know. I really don't know. I wonder if it's just a glitch. It's not actually two people watching. Maybe it's you that thinks it's two people. I don't know. I care if it is. I want to know why. If it is him, I want to know why he does that shit. It's not Connor, obviously. True. I just got a phone call from no caller ID. So did someone star 6-7 me? Why would I do that? I was hoping they'd leave a voicemail, but nope. For real. Probably a prank call or something. Wish I could share it with you and you can call it, but I can't because it's a no caller ID. I can't even call it back. They won't even let me call it back because it doesn't have a phone number. Isn't that weird? Do I have like a secret admirer or something? Or a stalker? I don't think so. But like, even though I don't think it's him, but it's probably not. There's like no other explanation. You know what I mean? Because who else could it be? You know? I have to take my my headphones off first. Oh, God damn it. I can't even leave the dungeon. I can't do shit until Connor gets back. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. It won't let me leave the fucking dungeon. Well, I fixed my fridge or my freezer door. So what happened was a bunch of like, I guess I didn't shut the door all the way one time, and oh shit, I a bunch of the water like some of the ice inside the or like the some of the water What am I trying to say? God damn it. Okay, so here's what happened, right? let me figure this out. You know how water gets in the fridge if you don't close the door all the way, and then the water refreezes, and it's like a bunch of frost. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so it like built up, right? But it built up like where the magnet part closes, like touches the freezer to shut it. Because there's ice in the way, it wasn't closing all the way. Like the magnet wasn't like magnetizing on. So the door wasn't closed all the way, which only caused it to get worse because it wasn't closed all the way. So I had to use my box cutter from work, to chip away at all the fucking ice. Yeah. And then I have like a napkin here to catch any leaking water, but I don't know. I don't know why I had a hard time speaking, right? I think I have like a speech impediment or something. I gotta have one. Carter must be doing his work. He must have gotten a phone call and he's selling an excursion to somebody. Does he work for Carnival? You ever tell them that I used to do excursions when I would go on cruises? I did what are those things called? A Segway. I did segways. I did horseback riding. I did zip lining. I did a water park in Jamaica. I did what else? What else? What else have I done? I know there's a couple more. Huh. It's been a while. I can't remember. You know, spring break coming up. He's not really going to be able to play at work, right? Because there's going to be so many calls. Everybody goes on a cruise during spring break. Oh, okay. An electrician. You know Colton's an electrician? Or licensed electrician? He's fucking 2 years younger than me and he makes like fucking 70K a year. Same with Maddie. Maddie is 2 years younger than me and she's a fucking nurse. She makes like 80,000 a year. And here I am, in college still. I make like $10 an hour, it seems like. And I sit in my dorm and play video games. And it's all because my degree takes way longer than theirs. And Florida takes longer for school to begin with. Florida requires a bunch of bullshit, like community service hours you have to do in Florida. You got to do like all this other shit. So like, oh my god, like, I should have went to trade school instead. I should have just been like an electrician, or I should have been like a. I wanted to be a. I wanted to do IT work. You know, like fix computers and stuff. That's a trade. That's 2 years. But I was already 3 years in the college to begin with when I wanted to do that. So, you know, it's like too late now. Do IT work. You know. Yeah, but my parents have already dumped so much money into my college already. They're not gonna let me restart all over again. But I did research on it. Like, if I were to do IT work, there's a lot of other stuff I have to do. Like, I have to take a class in I have to take calculus for some fucking reason. I have to take like a bunch of other like math classes, and you know how I am with math. Like, that's never gonna happen. That's why I went with psychology in the first place. All you need is some statistics knowledge, and that's it. And that's even a stretch. Like, you only need the statistics knowledge if you plan on being like a researcher, which obviously I'm gonna be a therapist. Like, I'm never gonna touch statistics in my life once I get my real job. Yeah, they make you do statistics in college, but let's be honest, when I get my job that I want, I'm not gonna be doing any of that. Unless I somehow end up doing something else that's not a therapist, but I fucking doubt that. Thought about being a social worker. You know, helping kids find new foster homes and stuff, like being in charge of them, like what home they go to and finding new homes for them. But that also requires a lot of talking on the phone, which we all know how I am with talking on the phone. I know. It's like there's so much you can do in psychology, you know? Like, I don't have to be a therapist. I can do a lot of other stuff with psychology. Caseworker, or a social worker, or whatever you want to call it. Um, I think with a bachelor's in psychology, you can be like a manager somewhere, or I don't know. Like, what do you think? What are other some other good jobs in psychology other than um, what do you call it? Therapists, guidance counselor at a high school. I mean, they don't make any money, but just talk to high school kids all day. I wouldn't mind that. Tell Connor I'll be right back. Okay, Anthony's watching my